Welcome back to Dreamcatchers. In studio with us now is artist Margaret Standup.
Hi.
So Margaret, how long have you been an artist in the community for?
I've been doing art for about, I would say 10 years. Before that, I haven't really thought much of it. You know, it was just more of a hobby, or I've done it just here and there. But seriously, starting painting and all that, I would say about 10 years now.
10 years now.
Yeah.
What initially got you into art? What made you think, wow, this is pretty cool, maybe I could do this for a living?
Well, it all began, no. I think when I really discovered that I could paint was in high school. I had gotten like some attention for some of the things that I had created, so I was kind of like, wow, like maybe I do have some talent, you know, like I never thought anything of it before. So that's when I started thinking about it. It wasn't really a big plan at the time. I would say only within the last maybe 5 years that I decided that maybe this is something I could do, you know, as a career, or just a part-time thing, you know, something to make extra money, or, you know, something I love as well. So,
So you applied at Concordia for the fine arts program, but they denied you.
Yeah.
How did that feel, since you've been doing it for 10 years now?
it was, well, it was a bit of a bummer, but I wasn't totally disappointed. It was just, it was something for me to say, like, okay, it's okay, you know, I don't need to, at the time when I was denied, I had already had all kinds of things in the works. You know, I was doing pieces for people, I was getting ready for a show. So at that time, it was just more of the, it gave me a little bit more confidence knowing that, you know what, even though I didn't get accepted to school, that I could do it anyway. You know, that was a big thing at the time for me. I just kept thinking, like, I can't do art professionally without some type of a paper, which is a little ridiculous, but that was the thought at the time. So once I got denied, you know, I was just like, oh, well, I'll do it anyway, you know.
So it was almost like the universe telling you, like, no, Margaret, you don't need that piece of paper. You already are an artist.
Yeah.
So your first show, when was that?
That was last year. I can't remember offhand the dates. I know it started in August and ran to October. Yeah, it was...
How did it feel?
It was good. It was really... well, it was funny because, you know, everyone had come up to me to ask me, like, how does it feel and everything, and I was like, oh, I broke down and just cried, like, probably the whole show. I was very proud that I had finally had the confidence to show my stuff. You know, it was kind of like, I'm my own worst critic. I had a hard time with it. I kept thinking it's not good enough, or it could be better. You know, I was just doing this whole thing to myself. So at that point, I was just like, I'm gonna do it, I like it, and it's okay if other people don't, you know. So that was where I was at that time, you know.
So what finally made you say, I can do this?
It was kind of almost like an epiphany. It was funny because I was reading, I'm not sure at the time who it was a younger artist, somebody that was younger than me. I can't remember who though exactly. They had a show going on, and it was in the Eastern Door. And I was like, that's it, like, why am I not doing this? Why? I've been saying it for a few years that I wanted to do it. And just wasn't doing it. So once I saw whoever show it was, I just said, no, you know what, I'm gonna do it. And that day I created my first piece, and that was the actual piece at the show that everybody wanted to buy.
And which one was that?
It was a corn painting.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah. So I didn't sell it. It was a gift for my brother and my sister-in-law for their housewarming. So. But everybody was, everyone wanted that piece.
So let's talk a bit about your technique. You have the beading and...
Yeah.
Where did that come from? How were you inspired?
How was I? I had seen Natasha Smoke Santiago, sorry. She had quite a few pieces that I had seen. I think it was at one of the Christmas fairs or something. and I thought they were beautiful, although she didn't showcase it that much on there. It was just parts, but like I had really liked what she did, so I thought, why am I not doing this? You know, like I could be doing this as well. I love beading. I've been beading for a long time. So I said, okay, you know, let me try it. It was a little a hard decision to do because I didn't want to like rip off her style or, you know, so I just said, you know what, I'm going to do it beyond, you know, like that's going to be the showcase of a lot of my pieces. So that's kind of what happened. Like the beading took over a lot of the paintings. So it was a lot of work though.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll talk a bit about some of the new projects that Margaret's working on. Hair and makeup is provided by Gagodzio Beauty Salon.